Hey, there you are. Come on in.
You've arrived at the place to discuss all things related to the home. Buying, selling, refinancing, remodeling, and much more. This is Minnesota Home Talk, on the air, live from the studios of AM 1500 KSTP. Now, here's your host, Jason Walgrave.
Good morning and welcome back. This is Minnesota Home Talk on 1500 ESPN Twin Cities, AM 1500 KSTP Radio. We are live every Saturday morning and on demand at minnesotahometalk.com. Check us out online at minnesotahometalk.com. I'm your host, Jason Walgrave, with the Minnesota Real Estate Team, the #1 real estate team in Minnesota, and RE/MAX Advantage Plus. Also in studio, my co-host, Mike Overson with Waterstone Mortgage. Good morning, Mike.
Morning. How you doing?
Good. Great to be here.
Yeah. So you guys were #1 in Minnesota, but weren't you guys also #1 in the nation?
We were
as well this year.
Wall Street Journal released an article a few months ago. 2010, we were the #1 team in the country for transactions, closed transactions. So pretty cool, pretty exciting.
Yeah.
With with the market where it's at, and the tough real estate market in the last 5 or 6 years, our team has continued to do more business every year, continuing. So I attribute that to a lot of hard work, a lot of focus. And, we have a lot of great people on the team doing a real good job.
Yeah, the way I look at it, the way the market's going now is the cream's going to start rising to the top.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the people that, were real estate agents as, a part-time job or more of a hobby to them, you're going to start seeing them fizzle out just because there's more regulation, there's more education, there's more training that you have to have nowadays. And it's the same in the mortgage industry, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're seeing a lot of loan officers leaving the game. A lot of banks actually leaving the game too, because there's more regulation, there's more education and training that's required, and you're going to start seeing the true professionals rise to the top, and you're going to see the other people kind of fade away just because they can't stay in it.
And I think that's great for the consumer. You have, unfortunately, there's been a lot of not great loan officers and real estate agents over the years. I read an article a few weeks ago that was talking about 80% of all real estate agents in the business today will not be in the business in 2013. So it was, and I know the mortgage industry is, 60 or 70% of loan officers that were in the business 4 or 5 years ago are no longer in the business.
Right, yeah. There was, the stat I saw was in 2007, there was 781,000 loan officers in the nation. Right now, there's 110,000 registered at the NMLS.
That's down, 75, 80%?
Right, yeah. So, it comes down to the regulation and the training that requirements that they put in place. And you're going to see, like I said, the cream's going to start rising to the top here, and it started already. And, over the next course of the year or the next year, you're going to see pretty much people that are in the game are going to have a lot of experience. And they're going to have a lot of education and training, which is going to kind of bring everything back for us. So,
well, in the market in the Twin Cities is, it's very interesting right now. And we'll talk about some market updates, some statistics a little bit later in the show. But, Mike, you and I were talking about this yesterday. Putting in 60, 70 hours a week, and this past January was probably my best January in 13 years. As far as the amount of work and how busy we are and the volume. So it is it's a very exciting time to be in the business. Opportunity for buyers it's incredible, and it'll probably never be this good. I was reading an article in where did it come from? thecrew.com, but it was an article about the subject, or the topic was, what does Warren Buffett think about buying a home? And it interviewed Warren's secretary of 37 years, and she said, I thought it was a good time to buy a home. Warren tells me that it is the best opportunity of my lifetime. Mortgage rates are low and prices have dropped dramatically. I share Warren's view on the future of America, and we believe that our country will do just fine. I'm happy to make this